Hello, my beautiful children of God and women and men of God. So God laid it on my heart to deliver a message to you tonight about love. So you can turn to your books of Psalms 143:8. It says in it, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love. For I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go. For you I entrust my life." Okay, so let's read that again. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. And so I'm bringing you this message today. I went for a walk, and I went for a walk with my neighbor, right? And so this was yesterday. And so we heard this crying out. It was a cat. It was a little small cat. And this cat was crying, right? This cat was meow, meow. We could tell it was a baby, okay? And she's a cat woman. I'm talking about she loves cats. And in my spirit, something kept telling me, go find this little kitten, right? And then it just got silent all of a sudden as we were passing it by. And she just kept talking about this cat. She loves this cat. And see, God lives within us. Okay? So it is important that when you love something or someone, it is important to feel God's spirit and to move on God's spirit. And so today, we decided to go on our walk. So we went walking. We came across the same cat. This time the cat was dead. I said this time the cat was dead. Can you imagine? Imagine for once that woman or I would have stepped in out of our love and took that kitten. Keep in mind, she loves cats. I can't have any cats, unfortunately, because I have a huge dog. Okay, but something in my spirit told me to go find this cat, and I didn't listen to it. And when you don't listen to that spirit that is within you, that is called God talking to you, or the love that God is releasing into you, and you don't listen to it, this is what happens. He takes things away that could have been yours, that could have been abundant, that could have helped you. See, she is an older lady. She's, she loves companionship with her cats. That's what she loves. And when I walk with her, I don't want nothing to happen to her. So every night we go for this walk, and she's bound and determined. She used to walk for like 2 hours with another neighbor, but she's bound and determined to take this walk. So every night we go walking. And so as we walked away, you could feel her spirit kind of, sadden, because she knew in her heart that had she had taken on that cat or taken that kitten, then that life would have been changed. You see, through God's love, He revives us. There is a revival of spirit. There is a releasing of life when he gives us love. And in 1 John 4:16, trust God. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. So let's read that again. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, God in them. So when you feel the Spirit upon you, where you know in your heart of heart, that that's God's love, it is important to move on that, to act on that, to have faith and know that that's God. That's God speaking to us. That is God revealing to us that he wants to bring anew. He wants to bring a life. He wants to bring prosperity there. He wants to give what's dead, he wants to give it life. And so it's important for us to listen to that God that is within us, because God lives in us. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Ephesians 4:2, humility, patience. See, if we had the humility to, get out of our, step out of our space between each other and sitting there talking to each other, and went over and comforted this kitten would have been alive. This kitten would have been in her house, giving her full of love. Who knows? It might have been, and it was a kitten. So it would have probably renewed her life in a certain manner, because she's alone. She has nobody. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. And I can testify to that. Let me read that again. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Sin neighbor. So when I was going through the things I was going through in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I was really looking for love, and I would look for love in all the wrong places, right? All the wrong places. Also wrapped up into looking for love, that I forgot that God lives in me. God lives in me. That means I am love. That means that God would give me that love. I don't have to go searching for that love. That means God will send you and direct you to your love. And because I was, and still am, a God-fearing woman, I was raised in a single parent household. My mom, she's amazing, and she did her best. And my father, he loved us as well, but I was on a constant search. I was on a constant search for that that love. I was on a constant search for that love. So I was looking for that love in the wrong places, when in reality I should have saw that that love was within me. Because God is within me. I said God is within me. God is within you. Therefore, you are God. You are God's love. You're of God. You're of God's spirit. God lives within you. You are a representation of God. You're not a God, but you're a representation of God. And somebody needs to hear this message, because I feel like you're looking for the wrong love in all the wrong places. Just like I did. I looked for love in all the wrong places. You know? And I was so busy and caught up in falling in love with love that I didn't actually know that the love was in me. That love was in me. That love that I was giving to those, my exes who was abusing me. Who held guns to my head. And so I'm giving this message to let you know that there is no reason to look for love in the wrong places, because that love is within us. That love lives inside of us, because God is love. And so somebody needs to be comforted tonight. And you need to know that God lives within you. You don't have to look for love in the wrong places. God is love. God is love. We love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. So here I was giving and giving and giving and giving my love to this person, to that person, just giving my love, because I was so in love with being in love. But we love because he first loved us. That's why we love so much. But I had to realize that that God is within me. His love resides in me. I was giving love to the abusers. I was giving love to people that should have not, they didn't earn that love. They didn't earn it. That's not love. Holding a gun to a head, somebody's head. Unfaithfulness, that's not love. That's not love. That's ego. That's being driven by ego. So I had to learn to love myself. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love isn't domestic violence. Love isn't trauma. God bless.